Thank you, Erin. It's such a pleasure and delight to introduce our next honored guest, Lina Demoski. She's from Lower Yukon area, woohoo! Anvik, right next to Shagaluk. She's always so gracious to work with youth, so I'll read her resolution. Board Resolution number 2018-27. Whereas Lina Lenora Stickman Demoski was born March 22nd, 1927 to the late George and Xenia Dementi Stickman at the family trap line on Lonesome River, a tributary of the Innoko River. The couple had an older daughter, Catherine, who Lina was very close to. And whereas Lina was sent to Holy Cross Mission School when she was 6 years old, she was very close to her dad and cried for him so much that he went back to get her. Lina lived with her dad and family in Holigachuk until her dad's passing when she was 9 years old. Lina went back to Holy Cross Mission until she was 12 years old when she moved back to Holigachuk with her step-parents. And whereas it was at Holigachuk that she learned watching older women splitting roots and making table mats, trays, and willow root baskets, Lina asked her stepmom to teach her how to make them and was told, in quotes, "You teach yourself by watching others to make them. That way you never forget how. When you teach yourself something, you keep it for life," end quote. In the spring, Lina and Catherine gathered and split roots and made 2 trays, which they threw away because it was their first time and there was no design, just plain white roots. Lina started making table mats and sold her first one for $3 when she was 13 years old. She made her first cover basket when she was 18, and then she began making trays. And Miranda, whereas, or Jerry, right here.
Whereas on October 5th, 1942, she married Edward Demoski of Dishkakit, the son of Leo and Julia Demoski of Nulato. When Ed asked Lina to marry him, she readily agreed as it was hard times living with her step-parents. Lina's children are Ernest, the late Rudy, Gladys, the late Edward Jr., Frida, Adele, Paul Glenn, Ella, the late William, Huey, and Nina. Ed and Lina had 5 sets of twins, which was common on Ed's side of the family. Lina has 33 grandchildren, 67 great-grandchildren, and 3 great-great-grandchildren. Wait. Whereas Lina has supported her family through her talent as a well-renowned basket maker. She tells stories of growing up and shares her knowledge to encourage youth to finish school and to remember their traditional knowledge. She dedicates her life to teaching the younger generation and passing on her skills and wisdom. Whereas gathering roots in the summer and winter is very hard work, in the summer, Lina travels by boat to find the roots, cuts them with a butcher knife, loads them into the boat, and brings them home. Then she skins and shapes the roots with a measuring gauge, a small plane, file and sharpening steel. Then she splits and dyes the roots. Lina is ready to make the tray or basket, which takes up to 5 days to complete. Her children have always helped Lina with the process. She says it's important to have a lot of dry roots to make the ribs of the basket. If I don't have those, I can't weave anymore. And
before I continue with this whereas, I just want to say how pleased I am to be up here to help present this award to Lina. As children, I grew up on the upper Innoko River, and Lina and her late husband Edward and their children also were trapping in that same area where my parents were. So it's good to see Ernie and the rest of the siblings. It's like old home week for me, and like I said, a real honor to present this to Lina. Whereas Lina taught willow root basket and tray making at the University of Alaska Fairbanks, elementary schools in Fairbanks, Anvik, Holy Cross, Grayling, Shagluk, McGrath, and Galena, along with the museum in Anchorage. She has attended and taught every cultural camp in Anvik, teaching children and adults how to gather roots and make root baskets. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Directors of Doyon Limited, on behalf of the shareholders, hereby recognize Lina Demoski for her devotion toward the betterment of Alaska Natives. Her efforts directly impact Alaska Native people as she works tirelessly to promote Athabascan traditions, culture, and heritage. The Board of Directors hereby honor Lina Demoski as a recipient of the 2018 Hannah Paul Solomon Elder of the Year Award, adopted and dated this 24th day of February 2018 at Fairbanks, Alaska. Please help me in congratulating Lina.
We are very honored to be here with our mother. Mom doesn't want to speak. She's had some hard times lately. Last October, she had a slight stroke, and then she lost a grandson in December, and then she lost her son, Rudy, in January. But she would like me to say for her that she is honored for the nomination to be the Elder of the Year. She was nominated by the Anvik tribe, and she thanks them for their thoughtfulness of nominating her and for the Doyon Board of Directors for selecting her as the Elder of Year of the Ward for 2018. This is a humbling experience, and she is very thankful. Her life has been dedicated to raising her 11 children, and it has not always been easy, but she has used her creativity and talent to do the best that she could to support her family. Today, she is very proud of her children. Okay. She's very proud of her children and her many grandchildren. They are her legacy. Anvik is her home, and it is very beautiful. She is fortunate for all the love and caring by so many. God bless you, and thank you. I am truly honored. Thank you, Lina Demoski. Thank you.
Thank you.